What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about King of the Court that is coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. If you are new to my channel and love 2K and MyTEAM, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all of the recent support. So let's talk about what King of the Court is first. That's where I want to start. So it says King of the Court is an exclusive event held every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time. So Eastern time, I think it's 1 Eastern time to 5 Eastern time. Now, what is the problem I see with that? Well, let's say you, like me, a lot of times, like to do things on the weekend. Well, guess what? Then you cannot play in the weekly King of the Court. It starts on September 14th, you guys can see. But again, if you are busy, then guess what? You just can't, you can't do anything with the King of the Court. So that's the part I don't necessarily love, is the fact that it is only for 4 hours every week, and 2K sets those hours. So like in like college football or Ultimate Team, for example, there's like a gauntlet. Basically, you have to qualify for the gauntlet, and then you play games, and you can play it basically anytime during the weekend. It's not a set schedule. It also says to qualify, you must meet certain qualification thresholds in either the showdown or triple threat park modes during the preceding week, or earn automatic qualification by rising up the MyTEAM rep tiers. After each King of the Court game, you'll earn a game score based on your performance. If you lose through 3 games, your time that Saturday's King of the Court will be over. Now look, let's take a look at this picture. What does this picture remind you of? Does it remind you of anything? To me personally, this reminds me of the 250K quals. You have the leaderboard up there, you have how many points people are going to get, and again, it is a 4-hour time period on a Saturday. Same hours during when quals occurred. I'm not trying to hate on the new King of the Court system, because honestly, guys, I think it's a new thing that I think 2K needed to add something like. But what I don't like is I feel like they basically took what 250K qualifiers were and put them in where the King of the Court is. I don't necessarily love that. To me, it seems like this is just kind of a placeholder for what 250K once was, without giving the money for the 250K tournament, if that makes sense. So I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's fine, and again, we'll talk more about it. And I do like how it shows the top 1%, top 10%, top 50% to see where you're at, and I think to see what type of rewards you will get if you finish there as well. So I do think overall, it's better to have the King of the Court than nothing. But again, there are flaws with it. It also says your final game score each Saturday will be ranked amongst all competitors in groups representing the top 50%, top 10%, top 1%, and the ultimate #1 King of the Court. The group you finish in determines which tiers of rewards you receive. These rewards are some of the best available in MyTEAM and are refreshed weekly, including packs, as well as MyTEAM and exclusive indicators and perfect release cards, which doesn't really matter, including 1 million VC for the King of the Court. I'm not going to hate on the 1 million VC prize. I'm not going to hate on it because, I mean, 1 million VC is a lot of VC. It's basically like what, over $200 worth of VC. And obviously, if you're playing MyTEAM, you probably value VC at least a little bit. But let's not forget, if you finish first on leaderboard, you guaranteed yourself basically one of the 16 finalists on your console for the $250,000 prize pool just, what, 2 years ago? I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here. I actually like the way 2K is doing a lot of different things. But when I see this, I see them basically putting this where 250K was. What if I'm busy on the Saturday, guys? What if I don't have time to play King of the Court? Then I just automatically miss out on some of the best rewards in the game, even though I'm one of the best players in the game, just because I'm busy during that time period? I just don't know. I feel like there's other ways that they could have done this that wasn't the 250K qualifier format. How about this? Then you play 10 games a weekend, and then those players who, I don't know, get 9 or above wins have to qualify for maybe a tournament. I don't know, something else like that. I just feel like there's a better way to do what this King of the Court is trying to do. And do you guys realize how hard it is to finish top 1 in this type of thing? People are going to be boosting on leaderboards. So the first week, what 2K wants me to do, right, is they want me to play the game, and then lose the top spot in the last minute to somebody who's boosting on leaderboards. I mean, let's be realistic here, man. People are going to boost. The best players aren't even going to finish top 1. It just, I'm not trying to hate on it, but it just seems like there is a lot that could go wrong within this. And I'm one, I thought even last year, I've said it, 2K needs a weekend league. They need something in which there's some competitive gameplay. But I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it, because we saw what the leaderboards were like last year. And if this is anything like that, it is not going to be as good as 2K is making it seem. Now, I hope that the top 1% of people get good rewards. Forget the whoever finishes first. I hope that the top 1% of people get really good rewards, because I feel like consistently I can finish in that top 1%. Even for those people who finish in the top 10%, that is hard to do. They deserve super good rewards. So that to me is more important than the VC part of this. The VC part of this, who really cares? I mean, there's going to be one person a week that gets the million VC. And honestly, guys, it's probably going to be somebody that boosts their way to it. But can you finish in that top 1% to get whatever these best rewards in the game are? Genuinely, it says that they are going to be some of the best rewards in the game. So we'll see. And they are refreshed weekly. That is an important thing to know as well. If they are refreshed weekly, you should be getting some of the best new cards in the entire game for absolutely free. If they do reward the top 50%, top 10%, and the top 1% like they need to, then this format is probably fine. Then you can worry less about, finishing first than the rest. I still think this 4-hour period could have been improved. Like 4 hours on a Saturday. People have weekends to do things. I mean, I'm gonna have weddings to attend, stuff like that. People are gonna have jobs to work. I just wish people could play this type of thing on their own schedule. I can't even go to a college football game because instead I gotta play King of the Court, and it is every week. So I guess even if you miss some weeks, it's fine. Like you can play in just other weeks, but I don't know. I'm just too much of a competitor. I feel like, especially when it comes down to 2K, to not play in this nearly every single week. So I do think for the casual player base, like the casual comp type of guys, I mean, it's something that they will probably be excited about, but I don't think this is without flaws. It's better than not having anything, but I truly don't think that this is without flaws. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Another part I do like about it is 3 losses and you're done. So even if you lose one game, you still have a chance to, continue playing and working your way up the ranks. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.